What's going on, everyone? This is Vince with VShred.com, and I've been getting a lot of questions about my shoulders lately. People saying that my traps are growing and what I've been doing for them and the exercises. And so rather than going through a bunch of different exercises that you can do for traps, because we all know the basic ones like shrugs, I'm gonna show you in today's video what my absolute favorite trap exercise is.
I'ma keep on going up till the lights go down.
All right, so like I said, in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys what possibly my favorite trap exercise is. And I'm not saying that this is like the most common staple. Like when you go to do chest, there's obviously like the bench press and the dumbbell flat press and incline press. And I think the biggest staple exercise for traps is going to be like shrugs and farmer carries and just stuff like that, where it's just exercises that you know work. But if you've been working your traps for a little bit and maybe your traps just aren't growing, or you hit a plateau, or whatever the reason may be, this is an exercise that I think anybody can throw into the routine and they can see some pretty significant trap growth from this, as long as you're eating correctly and obviously training whole body correctly. You can't just train traps once a week and think that you're gonna get bigger shoulders. You need to make sure that you're doing total body training correctly, you're hitting your macros, you're eating enough protein. And if you want help with figuring out how much protein you need, the type of exercise you should be doing, I do have a free body type quiz, tells you all that and more. It's free to take, 6 questions, super simple. I'll put a link to it down in the description below this video if you want to check that out. But this is going to be a super short video. I'm going to get right into this exercise. So what I'm talking about are hang cleans. And so as you can see right here below my feet, or by my feet, I got a regular barbell, and I got 225s on each side. I would recommend just starting with a regular barbell and just seeing how strong you are, what weight you can handle. But essentially what we're gonna be doing here, and this is one of my favorite trap exercises because it's a little bit different, we're gonna be going with an explosive movement, an explosive shrug. And so I talked about how, or I mentioned how dumbbell shrugs or barbell shrugs are just a great staple for building your traps. But sometimes it gets a little complacent and you stop seeing growth, or maybe it never really worked because you weren't doing it right. And I do have videos here on the channel about how to hit your traps correctly. But this exercise, like I said, is just gonna be a good one to throw in to change things up a little bit. So with this, what we're gonna do is we're going to grip this just about at shoulder width. And so you don't wanna be inside, you don't wanna be too wide, because you gotta think at the top of this exercise, we're basically bringing this up and shrugging, and then we're flipping our arms underneath. And so you don't want them to be out at a weird angle. It's gonna put stress on your shoulder. You don't want them to be in at a weird angle, gonna put stress on your wrist. So keeping it just at about shoulder width right there, almost like what you would do a front squat with, unless you do one of those. But like a front squat right there, that's about where you want your hands. So I'm gonna grab this bar, and like I said, this is going to be almost like an explosive shrug. So normally when people are doing hang cleans, they're getting a lot of momentum going, and so they're kind of throwing with their back a little bit, and then also throwing with their shoulders. Here, what I'm trying to do is throw with just my shoulders as much as possible. So I'm trying to limit any kind of other momentum that I'm creating with my legs or my back or whatever it may be, and I'm just trying to basically shrug up as fast as I can, bring my elbows forward and get it up as high as I can. And then when I get it here, I'm flipping my arms under. So practice this a couple times, bring it up to about nipple height, shrugging as hard as you can, shrugging, bringing those elbows up, and then flip your arms under. So you're bringing it up, and bringing your arms under. Dropping it back down, shrugging up, bringing your arms under. Dropping it back down, shrugging up, bringing it up. So you're just shrugging basically as hard as you can. So you're going from here, going from 0 to 100 as fast as you can. So you're going, bring your elbows up, bring it up as high as you can, and then flipping. And so you're gonna hold that, drop it back down. Even that drop back down helps hit the traps a little bit, and then do it all over again. So again, you're not bouncing with your knees a bunch, you're not bringing your back up a bunch, you're just trying to go and bring it under. So I'll show you one more time. In a nice strong position, nice little bend, and then you're going big shrug, bring your elbows up, and then flip under. And that's it. And so just from a couple of those, I already got a nice little trap pump going, just because I think we start doing the same exercises too much. And so it's always good to go back to the classics. The basics, the staples, the classics are always gonna be the best to go back to. But if you hit a plateau and things aren't working like they used to, or maybe you can't figure out why you're just not growing, throw in something like this that does have a proven track record, that does help you actually promote growth by doing something different than what you're used to. And this, the difference between this and a regular shrug is super controlled all the way through. This is an explosive movement that's going to allow you to throw around a little bit more weight. It's gonna shock your muscle like it probably hasn't been shocked in a while, and ultimately, hopefully, result in trap growth. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope this helps you try it out. If you have a favorite trap exercise, one of your go-tos that's helped blow your traps up, comment it down in the comment section below. I'm always loving reading through these comments and seeing what you guys do and what you guys like and what's working best for you. Because it's a community, really. The fitness community is one to collaborate with. And so that's it for today, though. If you like this video, make sure you're clicking that thumbs up button below, subscribing to the channel here on YouTube, joining the VShred family. We got tons of content coming out all the time. If you have a video recommendation, throw it down in the comment section below. Also, I'll read through those and want to make videos that you guys want to see. But that's it for today. Hope this helped. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope this helps blow up your traps. And I'll see you in the next one.